Let's do it.
Hi, and welcome to a very special Sonya show. I'm here.
The music in the original, in the first game, was really good. So.
Community, where in the upcoming days, President Tyrak is set to make a big announcement.
How was his name? President Tyrak.
Will it be to announce his candidacy for the upcoming election?
So President Tyrak was the one who became super scummy.
Terrorist group responsible for the attack at the wall in '86. Try to interfere? Cowards. You'll just have to tune in here to GNN to find out. What's that? Oh my. I've just received word that a large sandstorm is set to hit White Sands in only a few days as well. If you recall, the last sandstorm to hit White Sands, Sandstorm Colton, caused extensive damage. But don't worry. Authorities have confirmed all precautions will be taken to assure nothing like that occurs again. White Sands. What a truly wonderful place to live. And I would know. Like President Tyrak himself.
Look at his house!
Too.
Jesus
And
Christ!
that has been your Sonya show.
Total BS.
Good nails you got there, buddy. How do we play this? Uh-oh. I hear the cat. Gone back to eat. Cool. This one's more of a rhythm game, it looks like. Where the other one was just, the other one was more story based, and then you had to do some other stuff as well. Like you just, it kind of played like, what's it called? The Walking Dead like type of story. God damn! I wonder why they went with this approach.
Aya? What's happening, Aya?
Why is it always tentacles? Looks fun already? Hell yeah. Ah! Don't worry about it.
What the? Oh no.
Don't want to talk about it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, this song is one of the songs you learn from the first game. From this girl. From Zoe, that's her name. Whew, barely made that one. I want to talk about it. Oh.
Stop.
She was next to him the whole time, just blasting music. bye. New score. Continue the damn story. Let's go. So yeah, Zoe's from the first game, and then a lot of stuff happens to Zoe actually in the first game.
Zoe,
Definitely want to check out the playthrough.
didn't we say you were gonna stop playing that thing?
Oops. Guess I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, and pre-White Sands, you know? Seriously crazy all that's happened in 2 years. No, we became best friends. As unlikely as that is. No doubt. Z, it's just... Aya, I mean, she was my best friend. Before you, anyway. All the drilling, the pollution, it took her so quick, man. I barely had the chance to say goodbye. She's never coming back, you know? Never again. She's gone.
What happened to her? What the hell? Oh, there we go.
Effing cancer. Effing petrine oil. Anyway, thanks for listening. I forgive you for blasting my eardrums.
I'm an artist, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I guess we all got our demons, huh? Z, you were at the wall in 86. You saw all that go down. So messed up. You need to talk to somebody.
Oh, maybe it's not a
Before you walk
prequel.
inside. I'm telling you, Z.
Attention citizens. Works are ongoing in the residence.
Hey, sounds like they're setting up the park stage. Probably for something lame like a little Tyrax concert.
What? First banana milk, now this Chi-Chi, and you're still not sharing. Unbelievable. All right. Sorry, chat. Hey, where'd you go? Oh. So I don't want to say what happened to Zoe, but I'm actually surprised if this is a sequel. I'm actually a little surprised. Yeah, it said run. Oh.
Yeah, right. You can't fool me, Z. Probably got their posters somewhere in your room. Weren't you gonna go to a concert of theirs once with your dad?
I think it's a sequel. Because he spoke of the wall, and the wall was the main thing of the first story. But it says 0 mile. 0 mile means prequel. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is a prequel. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
As your best friend, that's kind of my job. It's still so weird to me that your dad is the Minister of Oil, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And the guy they mentioned in the beginning, he's running for his candidacy, and he is the guy who caused all the problems. So.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm supposed to meet my mom at the square. See you later, Z.
Later, Kay. Say hi to your mom.
Will do. Oh, and check out the tape I left you.
Sure, man. Catch you later.
Alright, sorry. Ugh. Give me that. This big belly man.
Everything okay, young blood?
Oh!
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Look, it won't be much longer now.
John!
Close to getting the codes. Just remember the deal. Robert's counting on you.
John's the guy with, he's missing a finger.
Who was that, Kaido? What are you hiding from me?
I think Zoe knows. Okay, so I think this is a, I think it is a prequel. Big guts get paid. That's right. Should be a poster.
Attention, a Tai Chi session with Cyrus will soon begin in Presidential Park.
Presidential Park? Can I go there now?
Reminder, each worker mistake will result in a strike on your uniform. Thank you.
Big gut gets paid. Payday for gut. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. The hell is that?
Presidential Park. Kaido said the stage here was being set up for something.
Alright, chat.
The Tai Chi session is beginning in the park. Quiet, please.
Dad, I saw John.
Not here, Kaido.
Daw,
Sir?
it's the weed whacking. Last week we were in the middle of a huge Tai Chi sesh.
Of course, sir. Won't happen again.
What? We're weed whacking?
That's it.
Just shut.
Feel the burn.
I just shut the radio off.
Cyrus loves you.
Who the hell is Cyrus?
Breathe in and breathe out.
I'm hoping I could knock one of them over.
Don't hyperventilate.
Please, Madam Zoe, I'm trying
Now
to
let's
concentrate.
shift to the T pose.
Madam Zoe,
Tina,
my
are you with us,
bamboo map.
darling?
Ah!
Earth to Tina.
Hiya!
Okay.
Oh, he's talking about groins. I'm out.
Time to stretch.
Madam Zoe, please.
Our growing gang.
ISP. I'm out.
Oh, it's just you. Just trying to get some sweet revenge. Cyrus and his Tai Chi cult are always giving my dad a hard time. Today, I draw the line and blast music over the speakers. That should mess with them. But I need to access the speaker panel in the shed. Dude, I thought you'd never ask. So,
I want
like
in.
said, we need to access the speaker panel in this shed.
Count me in.
But I don't know the code, and I can't ask my dad, obviously. I feel like Zoe Magic is code for Zoe Criminal Activity. I like it.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. You couldn't leave. I think if you were, the only way to escape is if you were like a teenager or you get drafted somewhere. See something, say something. Tear this down. You saw nothing. Tag to throw shade on government? Hell yeah. Acting my life.
Zoe, where are you going?
What? I'm gonna go get the code.
Whoa, really?
What are you gonna do about it?
Seriously, picking locks, maybe there's something we can use to get in.
Give me this!
Way too cool. Come on, get in there. Grab some batteries if you see any.
Hey, batteries were gold back in our day. Those damn batteries. Uh-oh. Uh, 7277.
Find the code yet? Come on.
Can this guy wait?
K and Z, kicking ass and taking names. Let's try it. Come on.
This. Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay,
Sad.
time to plug my Walkman into the speaker panel. Got the bats? Nice! See that panel? That's where the magic's gonna happen. Cyrus and his cult are gonna pee themselves. We need to conduct all the power to the box at the bottom right.
Oh, it's this song. Oh, great. Another puzzle.
Dude, you okay?
Yeah? I'm okay, Angel.
What the? Somebody turn off the sprinklers. Okay. Time to stretch our groin.
Not the groins again. Okay, that goes there. All right, chat. Time to mess with Tai Chi. Damn, we killed the man.
Is this heavy metal? My children? Bring me their heads!
We killed the man. A speaker fell on him. Jesus Christ. What? This guy got crushed by a speaker. Death by rock. Tai Chi. I know, right? Once again, cheat. You're a factor in the game.
Let's go! Come on, man!
Stop them, my children!
Stop! We'll get you!
What the hell?
We were in the middle of an important thing!
Tai Chi.
Don't let them get away, my children!
What a goofy game, man. That's such a. It's so different from the first one. I'm here for it. Jesus Christ! Damn!
They made you listen to heavy metal!
You got my Tai Chi outfit wet!
We just killed the man. It's kind of funny 'cause I never even heard of the first one. So right now it's all I know. Well, that's good because it'll lead you right into the whole gameplay of the YouTube series is on YouTube. So
Attention. For your well-being and everyone else's, please adhere to our security measures. Thank you.
all right. Yeah, this is younger. This is younger Zoids. This is definitely a prequel. So it's like a 4-hour game as
Do
well.
me a
So
solid, Z.
What? Not really to favorites.
I know. Not very Zoe-esque. But look, if I ever turn into someone like Cyrus and his yuppies, put a scoop of arsenic in my cereal, okay? I mean that.
Oh my god. Alright, well that's what friends are for.
Arsenic in your cereal, you know that, right? Sorry, dude. Guess I got a lot on my mind. Okay, for one thing, you ever wonder about what's on the other side? No, sorry. I guess that was confusing. Like, what's on the other side of the border? What life is like there? You ever wonder about that, Z? Well, I think about it a lot. All those stories about kids risking their lives, hitting the open road to reach freedom. Have you ever thought about doing that too?
Sometimes.
That's what I'm talking about. Z, you know, you and I, we could do that, Z. I mean, we always wanted to leave White Sands, do a road trip. And we could. But then, we could keep going. We could cross the border, leave everything behind, start a new life. Yeah, no, I hear you. It's crazy. Forget I said anything, all right? Thanks. So, what do you want to do? You know, we never did anything with the spray cans we found. Down for a little hideout makeover?
I live for that. Let's go vandalize some stuff, chat. Let's go live our teenage life again. Vandalism. Back in the day,
So what are you
Chi-Chi
gonna make?
Chi-Chi used to tag her name everywhere.
Always dreaming, Z. I don't know yet. I think I'll surprise myself. Art's better that way, anyhow.
Cans are to your left.
Oh. There we go. The classic emote Chi-Chi uses. Am I supposed to see a rebel? No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Well, that's a damn lie. You know it. Let's make the eyes bigger, actually. The classic Chi-Chi tag. I'm innocent. And that's all she leaves, right? You did it just now. Oh my god. I'm done. You wanted to vandalize. What? That's not true at all. And you know, Angela Rose is definitely a rebel as well. That's all I'm doing. Can we, I'm done.
Whoa, that was so fast.
I know. Amazing, isn't it? Cat top perfection,
Okay.
man.
Give me just a sec.
This is garbage. What is that?
It's a B. You know, for board slide.
Boo! I don't know, man. That's pretty
Well,
bad.
You're a roller skater. I guess you wouldn't get it. Hey, that was cool. But I should probably get going. Oh, just remembered, I got something to do. What can I say? I'm just a busy guy. I'll see you later, Z.
Where are
Looks
you?
like it's just me again.
Ooh,
What's up
food!
with Kaido. Kaido Lin, part teen, part ghost. What is he hiding from me?
Damn, she destroyed that burger. Get it in one bite. Yeah. Am I winning? I got 0 points. I don't understand. Am I only supposed to avoid the cactus? Nope. Why does it say 0 points? I don't understand this game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come the first one says 6. The miles? Yeah, it's 3 miles. What? It wasn't changing before. It said 0. Did it not? Damn! I broke the machine. I broke the machine. What the hell? I broke it. What? What? What the hell is going on here? Oh my god. Wah! Ah, there we go. It wasn't moving before. I should vandalize this should vandalize it. Let's tag it. Can you imagine? We just tag over it. Let's get out of here. Move this. Move this bus. Where are we going now?
All workers are to begin lunch preparation for the residents. Thank you.
Tyrak Square, where the workers live, like Kaido's parents.
Wow, doesn't even want to talk to me.
Maybe you could fill in for Kaito, Mrs. Lin.
My shift's about to start.
Now, are you raising your voice, Mrs. Lin? Madam Zoe, what a pleasant surprise. Kaito is apparently ill and can't deliver my papers. Convenient, right? I don't know.
What will you do
just
now?
Never can rely on these people.
What?
There must be a solution, Mrs. Danton.
I can deliver the papers.
You? Oh, heavens, no! This type of work is beneath you.
That's very kind of you.
Are you sure? This is like a job.
Is it because my dad's a... What is he? The oil man?
Oh, no reason.
Bye, Madame Zoe.
Well, here are the papers. Good luck, Madame Zoe.
I'm gonna burn these papers. I'm exhausted already.
Madam Zoe, hi! What the heck?
Take a damn paper! Where am I supposed to throw them?
Madam Zoe delivering papers?
Shut up! Alright, this game's awesome, dude. Hey, you like to read? And her butt. Hey. Damn! I killed him. Oh my god. This is a 10 out of 10 game. Hey, lady. Hey, you.
Madam Zoe has papers! Come on! How's the minister doing?
Shut up.
No need. I have a paper already.
Madam Zoe!
Well. Kinda tough. You don't move her. It's killing people.
Oh, you're done. Thank you, Madame Zoe.
I
was just
wasn't.
talking to Mr. Lin. Of course. Oh, Mrs. Danton. I'm used to it, really. I suppose. That and we're workers. But we're very happy here in White Sands. I assure you. Well, I should get back to it. Oh, if you'd like, you can check in on Kaito. I'm sure he'd feel better if he saw you. Thank you. You know where we live, right? Just down the steps there. It's one of the basement apartments. Bye, Madame Zoe.
I want to deliver more papers. Oh.
All workers are to begin lunch preparations for the residents. Thank you.
Oh my god, so the workers prepare lunch for the residents? What kind of slave town is this?
Z? Come in.
Let's see this dump. Hello, I can't pick. Things too sensitive. There we go.
Hi, Z.
Well, this is it. Not much to look at, huh? Thanks for lying, Z. I appreciate it.
So, what are you doing here?
What? How did it go?
I think I heard people.
Oh no. Is it bad to say I would have paid to see that?
Dude.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm not. I lied, okay? You've never lied before?
Your mom in a bad
I
spot.
know, and I feel bad about it. I just couldn't deliver the papers. Not today. Look, you want to sit down? You're making me kind of nervous. Look, it's just... Did you see today's paper? Tyrak celebrated in Colton City. It's total BS, Z. Z, the people in Colton City, they don't like Tyrak. In fact, they really, really don't like Tyrak. Because he doesn't care about normal people. People like me and my parents and all the workers. All he cares about is power and fattening his wallet. Because it's the truth, dude. And another thing, this story describes Colton City as like a paradise. Z, it's not like that at all. There's poverty and suffering, and it's just kind of falling apart. That's why Aya died. The pollution there gave her cancer. It makes Tyrak look bad is why. And because he controls everything here.
Tough choices.
GNN. Anyway, that's why I couldn't deliver the papers. Seeing his photo and those words, it just made me so angry, Z. Still not all the way convinced, are you? Well, then I guess I'll just have to show you.
All right.
Come on, Z. I know you're not a little kid anymore, but just close your eyes. You'll see, you'll see.
So this is kind of like explaining how Z was when you first met her.
Is Carlson City really the place Kato says it is? I mean, Petria isn't perfect, sure, but look at this place.
There.
I'm telling you.
Whoops. My bad. Take it away, Chi-Chi. Oh my god, look at this place. Raymond! Raymond, how did it go? What? Whoops.
What's with all the TVs?
GNN is government run.
Masasa, holy crap, 30 relatives and distant relatives, draining AF. It was cool to see everyone. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad you had a good time at least.
Come on, Z. Open your eyes.
Oh, what the? come out of nowhere. Come on. Yeah, Rayman, you remember, right? This is a prequel.
Maybe he's right.
This is a prequel. I figured that was the Midnight. It sounded like them. B.
Reminder, if you see any possible brigade activity, report it at once. Thank you.
Who's gonna rat me out, chat? Huh? Who's gonna rat me out? Amen. She's pissed. Just stop it.
I guess. I wish you saw things my way, you know.
What? I thought I agreed.
I can't force you. Oh, I'm making something. Just a ramp for us to do tricks.
Look like a ramp to me.
And this is my problem because... Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Ugh, fine.
What do we normally do when we get bored?
Time to vandalize. Make calendars with kitten photos. When I post you guys at the park. Break stuff while screaming.
Yeah, but we can't do that. Not all the time.
I know. Truth or dare. I see you're super excited. Hey, you're the one who said you were bored, not me. I'm just trying to help.
You go first, see? Truth or, you know.
Oh, let's go with dare, chat.
Wow, Z going with dare right off the bat. Bold. Okay, okay. I'll start with an easy one.
You like my vandalize? What does this remind you of, Raymond?
See that pebble over there? Try to score a goal between the two cups.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that was way too easy.
Oh, Chi-Chi, do you see that? Damn, we got it right.
Dare.
He got it right.
Watch and learn. Let me just... Okay, good to go.
I mean, where's the lie, Chi-Chi? Where's the lie?
Vote for Senator Flores! Stop yelling, kid! Maybe I will! Thanks!
What the? What the hell?
Satisfied? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay, your turn.
Truth or dare? Truth.
Okay, let's see. Got it. Have you ever wanted us to be
Oh,
more
love
than
of
friends?
I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. Ugh. I knew this question was. All right, chat. What do you think? These two, Raymond said no. Raymond, you just got here. Raymond's like, no. I thought about it. Yeah, I had never. Oops, sorry. We're crushing dreams, and we're gonna give him a little hope. Jade said yes. Raymond said no. Chi-Chi, are we breaking this poor boy's heart? Crush. All right.
Ouch, see? But it's okay. You and me together, that'd just be too weird.
Mm-hmm. Just say ... I
Think I'll go with the truth this time.
Oh. Okay, what are you hiding from me? Damn, let's go straight to it.
What? You saw that?
Yes, I did. You're sweating.
That was a family friend from Colton City. He doesn't have a resident card. We could get into trouble. Just to give my parents and I some info about our family and friends. And he gave us some money too. Z, I'm poor. That's why I have like the only basement apartment in White Sands. Dude, you live between Tyrak and Sonia Sanchez. It's absurd. Now, come on. It's your turn. Truth or dare?
I don't know if I believe him. I know who that is, you liar. I went with dare.
Okay, okay. Let's see what this wicked imagination can drum up. I got it. I dare you to jump into the dumpster from here.
Ugh, I thought you would never ask. Get in there.
Wait, I forgot about those old sandwiches in there.
Whee!
Dang, are you all right? Zoe? Zoe, can you hear me? Good, you're alive. Thought I was gonna have to tell your dad you died jumping into a dumpster. Awkward.
Bow down to your queen.
Wrong words for someone neck deep in trash. I guess that concludes our game. Actually, I gotta go.
Really?
Sorry, yeah. I have a few things to do before tonight. For my folks. Look, we'll meet up later, alright?
Ah, look at this trash girl.
The first day I met you, you were so sweet.
The hell's this song?
And meeting you was like a dream come true. You
I can't
swept me
move.
off my feet. And now every day I'm blessed, and in my heart I feel I kiss your lips 100 times.
I can't move.
1,000 reasons to stay right by your side. The way you make me feel, touch the
Am I supposed to just hear the song? That's it? Let me out! Oh, there it is. That guy was not a family friend? Yeah, I don't believe that. Cat's here all day. Yes! The Chi-Chi vandalization. You get that butt out of here. Let's go here.
Dear residents and workers,
Pooh!
it's time for the national anthem.
What kind of place is this that they just played a national anthem? I don't know, I thought we were best friends too. Hey, I'm just some trash girl for him.
Oasis Villas, home sweet home.
Attention, national anthem time has begun.
Whoa there. Colton Tyrak, 10 years old, but 1,000 years wise, has reserved this swing set. Ooh, yeah. Colton would prefer you didn't actually talk to him. Thanks. Yes.
Wait!
Colton has spoken.
You may stay if you give me a push that is both firm and gentle.
I'm gonna
Colton
launch.
would like you to push him. This is quite an honor. You will find pushing Colton to be life-altering.
I'm gonna launch this kid. Push him.
As long as you push me in a rhythmic manner, we should be just fine. I approve wholeheartedly.
What is this? The Colton.
More altitude. I find this most agreeable. I wish Father could see.
Your father sees all, Colton.
Oh, we launched him. Goodbye. Goodbye, child.
I just flew, didn't I, Frank? Wait till Father hears about this on his answering machine.
Z, over here.
I so wanted to launch that stupid kid. Hey, where'd he go? Hey, you know what? Since I'm ready, trash girl, I'll be taking that. What are you doing here?
Hey, Z. Me? Oh, just out for a walk. Yeah, I do. I'm a big walker. Huge walker.
Madam Zoe, remember when you used to babysit Colton?
Wait! You babysat Colton. Really?
Good thing you had that toy as a reference. Would have been lost in the palace otherwise. You know, that very detailed palace toy that Tyrek gifted to all Oasis Villa residents.
Can I see it? Yeah, let's do this. Later, Steve.
Later, Kaido.
What in the hell? Give me that. Give me that.
Hold up. You're dead. If he sees me, we're both in trouble. Wait. Who's the dude with the mustache?
It's me, man.
Anyway, how are we gonna get past them?
I don't know. Why are you afraid of my dad?
Almost ready? Almost ready, sir.
Hey, Dad.
Ah, there she is. Zoe, I'm in the middle of something here. Zoe, we've been over this. You're my daughter. As such, you ought to be careful of the type of individual you associate with. I don't know this Kaito, nor his parents for that matter.
What?
Adam here isn't my bodyguard. He's yours.
What?
You heard correctly, young lady. This is about what you need, not what you want. Zoe, I have responsibilities to this country. You know that.
Responsibilities. Absolutely, sir.
The Minister of Oil has many.
Oh, I believe it, sir.
I suppose I like to think of myself as a conduit. between the president and the people of this fine nation. You're an excellent conduit, sir.
Shut up.
As you can see, Adam, my daughter can sometimes be very peculiar.
I can see that, sir. Very peculiar indeed.
Hi.
There you are, Madam Zoe. Ah! Oh, sorry. I'm Adam. Your dad hired me to be your new bodyguard. Your dad, I mean, Minister Mueller, thinks otherwise. A lot of whack jobs out there. I guess you need to talk to your father about that. But don't think of me as your bodyguard. Think of me as your slightly older friend with a mustache.
That's disturbing.
I hear that a lot. Yeah. Adam, another word. Oh, I guess I gotta go. But stay right here, okay? Because you and I have some serious hanging to do.
Is that guy gone?
Yes.
I can't believe you have a bodyguard now. The door's locked. Got the key?
Jesus Christ! This is why I jumped in the dumpster. Look at this bedroom.
Dang, dude. You should, like, turn to a life of crime. You're cleaned. Nice. Yeah, right. So, this toy Tyrak gave you. I don't know. I guess I like novelties. What the? I knew it! You do have posters of the little Tyraks. Nice try. No, they don't. So, about the toy. Dang, we need to go.
Adam, Zoe, your door was locked?
Jesus, this man just...
Zoe, we were gonna hang!
Man just barged in here. What in the world? Perfect. I just saw like Offspring. Oh, the taxi guy. Holy. If you know, you know. Is this Offspring? Why is this guy massive? Whoops. What the hell? Ah! offsprings. Oh my god, I'm gonna get muted. Oh no. I'm gonna get Dimka.
Attention. Due to rising temperatures, water has been diverted from Tyrek Square. Thank you.
Meh. Well, nice knowing you, chat. We had a good run. GG's like, meh, I'm dead. Look at the butt.
Wait. You locked that dude in the garage? Yeah, that's bad. Funny, but bad. Just remind me to never get on your bad side, okay? Thanks. Hey, can I ask you something? I know, you don't want to talk about that. Not yet, anyway. I was gonna ask you about your mom. Do you miss her? Well, it's been a while since, you know. Yeah, since then.
Excuse me.
I mean, you don't really talk about her much, see? You know, tell me if I'm getting too personal.
How about you tell me who you were talking to? How about that? Huh? What's up with that?
I'm sorry, Z. But why do you think she did that? Why did she leave? Have you, heard from her lately? Oh, well, that counts, I guess. If you ever want to talk about that, or 86, you know I'm here for you. So, you know
Crazy
how I've been
people,
working on this little construction project?
Crazy people, I tell you.
Helping me with that?
No, do it
I
yourself.
could use a little manpower. K and Z, building stuff together. Nice.
My stomach's full. This dumb ramp. What is this?
So, like I said before, it's gonna be a ramp. I know it doesn't look like it. That's why I need help. Bad.
It's like a
I'll
stack
hand you
of
some
woods.
planks. Mind nailing them? See, you're scaring me again. Yeah, well, the hammer's over there.
All right.
Here we go. The incubator's therapy. Not that you need it. 2x4s incoming!
Too fast! Dude, it's so fast!
Nice, but we're just getting started.
No way you expect me to do that with a controller.
Rage.
No way you expect me to do that with a controller.
Keep going.
This is why I couldn't throw the paper from before. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's so much easier with a mouse.
Let's
What?
stop there. Wouldn't want your arm to fall off or anything.
So much
Bad with a
easier.
hammer, actually.
You can't play that with a controller.
Dude, we have a ton. Round number 2 coming up. I feel like I should start paying you.
Yeah, it's not a paying job.
Nice, but we're just getting started.
Ah, I missed.
Halfway there. Keep channeling your rage. Almost done.
Are you sure this is a ramp we're making? I'm gonna be honest with you, my dude. Probably.
Okay, let's stop there. Wouldn't want your arm to fall off or anything. You're not bad with a hammer, actually. Oh my god, Z. So scary. Well, that was fun. Yeah, gotta help my parents out with something. We'll meet up later, I'm sure. Yeah. Look, Z. I think you're ready to hear the truth, okay? Or at least, I'm ready to tell it to you.
Ooh.
Meet me tonight at the top of my building. I'll unlock the door for you.
Let's go. We got in. We got in, chat. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. I want to do something very quickly. I want to make sure I'm able to capture, in case it does Dimka the song. I wanted to. I know it's not Dimka, but in case it does block the song, at least I want to have a copy of it. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I was able to. I just want to make sure it didn't mute it. Okay, we should be good. That way I can throw this up on YouTube for later, you know? For all your visual aid. Alright. Where are we? You know what? I might just continue with this with mouse and keyboard. Although, you know what? Okay, I know I'll flip. I'll flip in between. Because,
The first day I met you, you were so sweet, and meeting you was
it's easy. It is easy to play the main levels. The keyboard with a controller. We're meeting him at his building. We go there now? This is the park. That's my place. What's this one? Duh, the one's highlighted.
Attention! Due to rising temperatures, water has been diverted from Tyrek Square. Thank you.
Oh, nice. You came. I know, right? Do you want to sit?
How about he throws me off? Other Rageous Sonias. Dad doesn't like her parties. Maybe it's because she's never been invited.
Maybe I wanted to keep it for myself. Kinda selfish, I guess. Sometimes I come up here to think. Sometimes not to think at all. It's good for that, too. Oh man, for real. You see the horizon there? That's my favorite part.
Alright.
Yeah. And peaceful. Though, I know it isn't. Listen, Z. I got some things I need to tell you.
Spill it.
First off, we need to talk about 86. I know it hurts to try to remember. You're scared, but I'm here. I got your back, Z. No, Z. It's important. You can't always be running from 86 like this. You gotta face the truth. Look, I can't imagine what it was like. The explosions, the falling rock, the screams. But it didn't go down the way you think. The brigades didn't cause the collapse. It was the government. You know this, but you don't want to believe it.
Stop!
Oh boy. Music's really good.
What the?
Wait, that was John's wife? Whoops. I don't remember that. Maybe I should relook at my own gameplay. I don't think we learned that with John.
Nah, your memories got tangled in their lies. Look, I'll show you.
Cool. Whoops.
I'm not asking, Muller. Do it. Detonate the explosives now.
Her own dad?
Forgive me, Sarah.
Her own dad did it. What the hell? Of course, by the order of the guy. That's crazy. Damn. Getting crazier and crazier, man. Jade, I highly recommend you check out the playthrough we did. That's what I kept hearing.
I'm so sorry to do this to you. But I gotta tell you something else. And I don't think you're gonna like it. Zoe, it's about that guy you saw me talking to.
John.
He's not a family friend.
Check out the Road 96, the first game we played. This is the prequel to it.
Brigade. Yeah, I thought maybe you figured it out. I don't know. Maybe we are. They're helping us, but they expect something from us too. I don't know if we can trust them. They want us to get a file from Tyrak's palace. Yeah, that proves the brigades weren't behind the peak collapse. The government, Tyrak was. Yeah, and why I'm interested in that palace model. Maybe it could help my parents and me. The deal is, if we can get the file for this guy Robert, they'll help us get out of the country.
Use me, man.
I was scared, all right? You're the minister's daughter, Z. I didn't want to lose you. I don't know. I just know I had to tell you. It was killing me. Can we talk about this, Z? Please. There you go, Kaido. Might have just lost another best friend.
That's what you get for lying. Jade's pissed. Jade's upset. Jade's upset. That's what you get for lying.
Today's date is May 4th. Let us make this the best day we possibly can. Thank you.
It's a really good game. I didn't expect it like to be like I know they changed the format. Not gonna, the first game's not a rhythm game, but
Hello, I'm Sonia
excuse me,
Sanchez.
but it's very
Sonia
different.
for May 4th.
I'm liking it.
The stage at Presidential Park has been prepped for Tyrak's big announcement later today. Many fans, like Gwen behind me, are already here, eagerly awaiting the
This
words
old
of
lady,
the beloved
get out of
president.
here.
Will Tyrak officially
If your friends lied
announce
to me, I would be mad
announcement?
too.
I hope so. Of course, I'll be here live, covering the event as it unfolds. Gwen, you can stop waving now.
He was hiding the truth. He wasn't lying.
It's perfect as always.
He knew the truth would hurt her.
Storm will pass over White Sands in the next 24 hours, and it's picking up strength, with reported wind speeds already reaching up to 100 miles per hour. Meteorologists, or maybe just myself, have named it Sandstorm Sonia. Of course, the Sonia Show will also keep you updated on Sandstorm Sonia developments. I'm Sonia Sanchez, and this has been the Sonia Show for May 4th. Gwen, stop.
Poor Gwen. The Earth eventually will come to the terms with it.
President Tyrak will soon make an important declaration
Yeah.
in Presidential Park. Thank you.
I feel like he should have come clean with her earlier. Instead of being like, oh, let me see that model. I'm very interested in that. Be like, listen, this is the deal. All right. Here's the 411, all right?
John? You're not supposed to come today.
Kaido, do you copy? I had a feeling. Good thing I got these emergency walkies so that I could always annoy you, right? Yeah, well, to be honest, I'm still mad and confused. You made me think about 86, and then you revealed, well, you know what? It's a lot to process. Well, thanks for saying that. But like I said, I'm still not sure how I feel about all this. You're putting me in a tough spot, man. I guess you're wondering why we're not having this combo in person? I'm grounded. Again.
Oh.
Dude, after we had our talk, Adam caught me sneaking back into my room. Been grounded ever since. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. Look, I gotta go. My dad wants to talk to me before he goes to the park. I feel a lecture coming on. Meet me at my place later. I'm grounded, but I can still sneak you in. Later, man. Over.
Yay, we got our friend back. We'll talk to this
Get
one.
over here, young blood.
Young blood.
Look, we got ourselves a situation. Intel says Tyrak knows there are black brigades in White Sands. No, I mean, we don't think so. You didn't tell anybody about us, did you? Tell me the truth now. I didn't think so. Robert had his doubts, but I know you're a smart kid. That's good. That's real good. We need more people like you and your folks. Look, it's important you don't trust anyone, not even your best friend. Yeah, well, keep them that way. Look, Youngblood, the situation being what it is, your parents gotta grab the file tonight before the cops close in. Here, the codes for the safe that we promised you. Don't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Oh boy.
And we're looking forward to getting you out of this hellhole of a country. Believe me. Tyrak's about to make his big announcement. I hope it's to say he's at death's door. Maybe. Yeah. Remember, tell your parents it's gotta be tonight. I'll pick you up at the spot, okay? So long, kid.
First things first, I need to set things right with Z.
Do we open the letter? Let's open it. Let's be nosy. 41186.
Attention workers, please check your security level access before entering new zones. Trespassers risk fines or worse. Good day.
Ah, great.
You lost, son. This is a resident neighborhood, in case you forgot. That's a good little worker.
Okay, now that he's gone.
Hi. I'm here.
I'm confused.
what you said on the rooftop kept the truth from me.
I have my doubts about the government being what you say it is. You sound like a nutball conspiracy theorist. I want to believe you, but it's complicated. You're welcome to try. In the meantime, I remain skeptical.
But Big A, true love comes around only once in this lifetime.
Who the hell is this on my line?
Have you told her how you feel?
Yeah, right, Steve. This is Adam you're talking to. Hello?
Dude, I think we're picking up Adam and Steve's convo. Our frequencies must be mixing up.
You get the feeling someone's listening in, Adam?
I do, actually. Gonna change the frequency. So long, suckers!
Oh, we lost them. Well, we have to. Adam's in love. We gotta find out with who. If you walk around, maybe you can pick up their signal. Zoe needs her hot goss.
SB. Have a good night, Jay. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed the games today.
Officer Campbell speaking. What's your emergency?
Officer Campbell!
I'd like to file a complaint against my neighbor, Sonia Sanchez. She tosses her champagne bottles into my backyard.
Yeah, he's always complaining about Sonya and her champagne bottles. I think he's actually, like, secretly jealous of Sonya's drunken lifestyle.
Why is this other one so far?
So, like, I've been writing her poems and fan letters, but I don't think she reads them.
That's them!
Not to be graphic, but she wipes with fan letters. That's what I hear anyway. Oh, Jesus! They're back again. So darn rude.
Hey, whoever you are, let Steve and I talk in peace. Changing the frequency again. Ciao, losers!
I know, right? This is way better than Petrian soap operas.
Try this one.
Look, I'll give it you straight, because that's how I roll.
That's it!
You gotta confess. Tell her. Stop beating around the bush.
Yeah, right. Me, Adam Kopchak, tell Sonia Sanchez I love her? Forget about it.
So obvious!
Say it yourself first, Big A. Say, I love you, Sonia.
I, love you, Sonia?
Yeah, like the kid said. Here's the deal. If you don't believe it, she sure as hell won't.
I love you, Sonia Sanchez!
Hell yeah! Now that's the love I believe in.
Whoop.
That music. It's her. Come on. You got this, big dog.
Who the F are you?
I'm Adam. I just want to say, I really love what you do.
Well, bye.
Oh, I love her so much.
Goddamn Sonya. Who the F are you?
Adam is crazy in love with Sonia Sanchez. Mind-blowing stuff right there.
Yeah, this isn't gonna end well for Adam.
Sonya don't date scrubs. One second, chat. Ugh. Ugh. All right, I'm at. Damn, that turn is so tight.
Love is intense.
What a relief we're just friends.
Whoops. Damn. This is very good music. What a picture. Really? A C for that one?
Attention. President Tyrek will soon make important declarations. Thank you.
We're almost done.
First to get 4 checkers in a row wins.
computer understands. This computer gets it.
The first day I met you, you were so sweet.
You little
You
little snake. You little snake. If I put it there, they're gonna put it there. Oh. Damn it! So if I put it there, they're gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it there. They're gonna, okay, fine. Yep. Oh, you suck! I think they won. They won! They won! I can't believe this. They won. Oh, you win.
What I tell you, man? Rematch?
Yes! Winning this. Whoops.
What I tell you, man?
I thought I was moving.
What I tell you?
Wow! This girl's this computer's amazing. All right, now we're gonna win.
What I tell you, man?
How did I not see that? How did I not see it? This computer's the greatest tic-tac-toe computer ever. This is the last game. The one game I win, I'm cheating. Give me a break.
You were so sweet, and meeting you was like a dream come true. You swept me off my feet, and now every day I'm blessed, and in
Damn it, I made them win. I just made them win. They're gonna win right now. I go here, they win over here. If I go here, they win over here. Take your victory.
The sun rises and sets.
Well done.
Zoe wins. Certain
This-
things are immutable. Rematch?
Nah, I'm done.
Actually exists, big if. I can learn the truth about Tyrak, the government, my dad.
Computer was tough.
And
Damon.
if it doesn't, I get the satisfaction of proving you wrong. Which, you know, you probably are. There's just one thing you've got to promise me. If the file really exists, I want to leave White Sands with you and your parents. Then it's settled. Tonight? What? Fine. Now let's get to work. So yeah, as you can see, I found the toy Steve was telling you about.
Attention workers. A search is currently being conducted in Tyrant Square. Avoid interfering with law enforcement agents. Thank you.
What's going on?
Move along. Nothing to see here. Oh,
Kaito!
stick around, okay?
What's happening? What? I don't know. Stay here. Stay here, I said.
It was good, Heather. I will throw it up on the YouTube if you want to take a look at it.
Officer, my husband's down there. What seems to be the problem?
No problem. Just doing our search, man.
Kaito, please.
Just following up on a tip that there are some sympathizers in the community. Oh, I think you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, we got a tip. We're just following up on it. Well, that's where the brigades come from, isn't it? If the shoe fits, right? But we'll let the inspectors sort that out. Oh, speak of the devil, here they are now.
Separate the kid, Rick. Let's have a word with him. Search the kid, Rick.
Looky here, a walkie-talkie and some kind of note.
Put it with the rest.
Quiet!
Look, we found all this stuff on you, or in that little apartment of yours.
We're gonna need some
Good
explanation.
night, Heather.
Now.
41186.
Use that to talk to the brigades? Is that it?
And who's your friend?
The minister's daughter. A kid like you?
Beep beep, Tom. Think my BS detector just went off.
Uh-huh.
What?
Sure did, Rick. Got this because you listen to a specific broadcast, don't you?
Yeah, the Black Brigade broadcast.
Oh, good. So you can tell us who GNN's reporter is.
We're waiting.
Ha! Lucky guess.
Real lucky.
What are those numbers anyway?
Four 1186? I know those numbers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's Colton's birthday. April 11th, 1986.
Why the hell do you have Colton's birthday on a piece of paper?
Oh, then you can answer this question.
Oh yeah, this one should be easy then, Rick.
What does Colton like most in this world?
What? How am I supposed to know that? Swords, bonbons, daddy. Daddy. I'm going with daddy.
Yeah, that's right. Colton loves his dad most. As he should.
How are things looking with the kid over there?
We have our suspicions.
We just don't have enough to bring him in. But give us time.
I see. Peach fuzz. How about some water?
This look like your son, Officer Campbell? Stay out of this.
I hope we don't have to, kid.
Zip it.
Panic. We're letting the parents go. They've paid the fine. Now let the kid go too. Over.
Let the kid go.
What? Already? Get out of here, kid.
But we'll be watching you and your parents. Understand?
Corrupt police. Don't give me that face, cat. I find you begging too much for food these days.
Here we go.
Boom. Boom.
So beautiful.
What? Ball.
This country is so cool.
Bum, 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 bum.
What's going on?
Hey.
Anzu, he's waking up.
How are you feeling? Your father and I will be fine. Don't worry about us.
Yes, between the fine and everything they could find in the apartment. But it could be worse.
But we can't try to get the file now. It's too risky. There's too much attention on us and this community.
And?
Tonight? That's impossible. Are they crazy? No, this is insane. The job will have to wait. If we do it at all, I don't care what John and Robert say. And we still can, but not now. It just wouldn't be smart. I'm sorry, Kaito, but if anything ever happened to you, just get some rest, okay? And here, you've got to be more careful, Kaito. What is it, Kaito? What? The minister's daughter? Have you lost your mind? You get rid of that thought right now. Do you understand? No, you can't. You're a kid, Kaito. You'd get yourself arrested. Or worse. Now promise me. Promise me you won't try something foolish. Good. Now that you're up, why don't you get some fresh air? It would do you some good.
I'm not promising.
Kaito, are you there? Over. Are you okay? You sure? You don't sound so good. What's going on? What? What? No. You believe me, right? Good. Because I wouldn't rat you out like that, okay? Look, if you want to talk, you know where to find me. Otherwise, I think Tyrek's about to make his announcement, whatever it is.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Yep, suit yourself.
Let's go check it out, chat.
Attention, for your safety, police agents have been dispatched in the park. Thank you.
Ugh. Boo!
Wait, are they booing Tyrek's announcement?
I'm gonna need those bonbons stat. I repeat, bonbon stat. Over.
Damn, I got lucky.
Ooh. Gonna have to ask you to move along. Young Colton is deep in reflection.
What are you doing here? Yeah? Well, don't cause any trouble, okay?
You're at the park, huh? Dude, the speakers sound messed up. Wonder why. They're booing? Tyrek's not on stage, huh? Oh, but my dad is.
Due to an act of brigade sabotage, President Tyrek's announcement will be delayed. Cowards! Despicable cowards!
Look on the bright side. At least they don't know it was us who blew the speakers.
After attacking us
Oh, yeah.
in 86, here they are, trying to ruin this special day, this special moment.
Well, after everything that's happened, White Sands does have reasons to be suspicious.
Don't worry, we will fix the problem, and Tyrek will make his announcement soon. In the meantime, I just wanted to thank our economy, in particular the oil sector.
I don't know. Oh, wait. Is Sonya there?
Muller is so effing bored.
I dare you to do a Sonya interview. And keep the walkie on. I want to hear this.
Why in the world would we do that? You famous? I hate that band. I mean, you guys craft catchy songs. Okay, then, let's do this.
It's her.
Yeah, whatever. We're here live at Presidential Park, where President Tyrek is set to make his big announcement.
Lied my way through.
With member of the Little Tyreks,
Kid, your name.
Joey S.
Thanks for joining us, Joey S. Before we go any further, would you mind just singing a little from your hit song, Tyrek, ooh baby, Tyrek baby, yeah?
Tyrek, ooh yeah.
That's must be excited for Tyrak's announcement. Any idea what he's going to say? Dan, we'll just edit that one out, okay? Everyone knows Tyrak's first term was magisterial. What was your favorite moment? Yeah, we'll make a small cut there, Dan. A little snip-snip. Okay, so last question. If you could send a message to Tyrak right now, what would it be? Know what, Dan? I think we'll edit that one out. Put in some pics of Colton or the wall. A little voiceover on top. It'll be good. Okay, last thing. Would you mind singing one last time? I'm sure that first time was an anomaly.
Tyrak. Ooh, baby. Oh, my lord.
Nope, no anomaly. And that's a wrap. Congratulations. You are the worst singer I ever heard. And
What?
I sincerely hope I never see you again in my life.
Dude, you did it. Whoa. Crowd sounds really angry. Anyway, well done. Challenge accepted and destroyed. But you know, saying what you did, that was risky, man.
Zoe, I have ice cream.
Oh, that's, Adam. I, gotta go. Yeah, I like ice cream. Hey, you sure you want to stick around for Tyrak's announcement? Suit yourself. See you later, okay? Just don't do anything stupid, please?
Boo!
This day, but they failed. Citizens, I'm here today to announce my candidacy for the election. The brigades can't hide from me. Traitors! For a future without fear. A future without brigades. Vote Tyrak!
10 more years? Oh my god. Cat, you stop it? What? Bro, no way. Oh my god. Chat. Oh yeah. Come on, Jet Li. Oops. That's just being bad. He's like, I'm not getting my way, so I'm gonna do mischievous things in front of you until I get what I want. And I'm like, that's too bad. I'm bad, cat. Whoops. She has to learn she can't be doing things because she's not getting her way. Right, Jet Li? What? I jumped over that car. Damn, I missed it. She's been doing this one bad habit where, like, say if I didn't get up to give her food, she would knock my keyboard down. And she knows she never used to do that, not until recently. She knows when you're late. Well, that's too damn bad. Then you gotta smack my keyboard down. Smack, smack. Yeah, she is doing that. She's not gonna give she never ate. This cat would be fed 3 times a day. She's supposed to be going down in food, but she's like, oh, I ate 3 times. I'm hungry again. I'm like, so? Not my problem.
Attention. For your well-being and
That's not enough. That's
security measures.
that is a cat requirement. She's been eating 3 times since she was a kitten. And she's supposed to be going down to 2.
Careful.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, you ruined it. You ruined it. Get up here now. She ruined her tattoo. She ruined her tattoo. Not my problem. The cheapest marker I've ever experienced in my life. I'm done. Score.
Hey, not bad, man. No, thank you.
What snacks do you feed her? I don't feed her snacks. I give her meals. That's what I mean. She gets her breakfast, she gets her lunch, and she gets her dinner. And then, like, always around this time, she's like, oh, I'm starving again. I mean, she gets treats from here and there, but she's not supposed to get snacks in between.
Look, why don't you
Why is she getting a snack?
Everything until it's time to do the job? Okay, just a little more work, and you and your parents will have everything you need to do this. It's almost time now. Something on
For
your
being
mind?
SB? No, give me a break, Chi-Chi.
That was taken about
For
10 years
being
ago.
SB? This cat eats way better than me. I mean, sometimes she'll get a little snack. Like, she'll get like, like once in a while, I'll give her like little treats before I go to bed. But no, you should just eat, supposed to eat 3 times. That's it. Those kitty snacks, or she'll turn to a, oh Lord, she's a coming chunker. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, she gets like
Not much
little,
long
like,
after
she'll get like
she
little,
left
like,
Dad and I.
treats for that. But like, the cat's acting like if she'd never eaten before. Now she's like licking the bowl, pushing it, being like, oh, I'm dying, I haven't eaten. Give me a break. You ate 3 times today.
Why? It wasn't your fault.
The first day I met you, you were so sweet, and meeting you was like a dream come true.
You know? It's getting chunky. And then she acts bad when she doesn't get her way. You don't be knocking down my... She never knocked on my keyboard before. Now every morning she does it. My keyboard's on the floor. I'm like, what the hell?
Your parents can't do the job? When are you gonna tell me?
The cops are watching them, Z. I'll do it myself, okay?
You can't pull this off on your own.
What do you suggest?
I'll do it with you.
Are you crazy?
But if the file exists, I'm leaving White Sands too.
Yeah, Z. Of course.
Good. Now come on.
A few hours later.
It's a Tuesday. That means Steve's working a double. Which means Steve has been drinking coffee to stay awake. If I'm correct, he should need to pee now.
What the hell? This girl knows his pee schedule?
So there's gotta be a way to open the gate in here. But how?
Right here. I found it. Oh, wait. Wait, no, that's not it. It's just me. This is the numbers including the ones for President Tarak. They say he's out of town. Maybe I should call his room to see.
really trying to call Tyrak? What is wrong with you?
Nothing. I just want to see if he's. I just want to see he's there. Anyway, here's the button. Press the button. Oh, you need a key. Which he probably has. Three, 4, 4.
Outpost D, everything hunky-dory, Steve? Laying off the caffeine, I hope? I know it gives you fits.
Hang up.
When you gonna learn, Steve? You're in for a long night. Well, take her easy.
Okay. $2.14. Oops.
Yes?
It's Colton. He can help.
Who is this? Bunny, you don't sound like Steven. I suppose you wouldn't. Hi, Steven. Steven, I'm the 10-year-old son of His Excellency. I need my rest. The gate? At this hour? I'm in one of my many pairs of silken pajamas. Afraid? Ha! No one challenges the courage of Colton Felonious Tyrak. Silken pajamas be damned! I'm coming! Hold on. What are you two doing here? Where's Steven?
Colton, we need your help. Can you open the gate?
And why would I do a thing like that? Then I can't let you in. You may have been bitten. You do seem a bit frothy at the mouth. No,
What?
I'll need a better reason. I love top secret missions. Perchance could I join? What does that entail?
That's the person who watches the gate and is on the scene when Steve comes back from peeing.
Honestly, that doesn't sound particularly interesting. No, you'll have to do better.
This kid.
Let's see.
He's got an email from the Deputy Governor, Corporate Services, to the Central Bank of Nigeria. He wants to transfer $30 million. Damn, you're rich. Oh, and the UN wants to send me 900,000. Damn.
What?
Honestly, that would be delightful. I find Frank almost intolerable these days.
Fine. I'll babysit you, Colton.
Yeah, you will. 7:30 p.m. next Friday night, and don't be late.
Damn. This
Now,
kid.
come on, before Steven returns.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will babysit me.
The gate is open, and Frank isn't beside me.
All right, that kid's pretty awesome. Green junk meal is a trip. Yep.
Okay. The
Is that you gotta get like people like I want to deliver money for you, or you'll get a discount on pills, or you will get, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while and I miss you. I'm like, well, who the hell are you, first of all?
Z, the guard's at the door.
I'm on it.
Tyrek really needs an interior decorator.
Focus, Kaido. Yeah, he really does. First, we need a diversion for the surveillance room guards. Grind the railing, then trigger the fire alarm at the end.
Well, I jumped left.
What now?
There. That should keep them busy. We'll go to the surveillance room, then we switch. Strange.
Oh, this game has a lot of great music.
That was close.
You need to go, right!
I thought you said you knew this place, Z.
I do. I mean, pretty well. Take a right. Now, we go.
Zoe!
Left. Right. No, a left.
Okay, I'm in. What do we do now?
Next step, we cut the power to sneak into Tyrek's office.
Right. I see the electrical room, but there are lasers.
Lasers, schmazers.
I like your confidence. Go, Z.
Whoa. Why do I keep thinking I had to jump for some reason?
I found the room, but it's locked.
You can't pick it?
Nope. But I have another idea. Here goes nothing.
What the hell?
That's what I saw. Another power failure.
It worked. Now they won't see me.
Keep going, Z.
Almost reached Tyrek's office. Secret file, here we come. The button to open the secret passageway should be near his desk.
Colton, no, don't
It must be
press.
somewhere inside, if the file exists. Motion sensors, help!
I think I stopped it.
Keep doing whatever you're doing.
Wow.
The safe!
Open it!
You said you know the combo?
Yeah. 41186.
Colton's birthday. Of course. Opening now. Kaido, there's something inside.
Look at it! Look at it from now!
Come on, come on!
Hurry! Throw me the file! The file!
Where are you going? Kaido, wait!
He just left her there? Oh no, Kaido.
Hello, I'm still Sonya
He did not just leave
You're
her there.
watching the Sonya Show for May 5th. With Sandstorm Sonya rapidly approaching White Sands, I'm standing in front of Tyrak's palace, where Colton Tyrak, the 10-year-old son of our beloved president, has gone missing.
Oop.
A search team is currently looking for him inside the palace. It's so big, he could just be in one of its many rooms, behind a golden curtain or something. But it doesn't look good. God damn it, Earl! Okay, we're back. Authorities are expecting a ransom for young Colton to arrive at any moment. Of course, the Black Brigades are suspect numero uno. I'll keep you informed as the situation unfolds. I'm Sonya Sanchez, and this has been the Sonya Show. Jesus Christ.
Today's date is May 5th. Sandstorm Sonya is nearly upon us. Is your beautiful White Sands home protected? Good day.
Good day. One more.
Kaido!
What the hell? Must be a ramp.
Hi, Zoe. So, I guess you figured out what the wood was really for. Look, see, we were gonna leave White Sands together. That was the deal. But you're the minister's daughter. Everyone in Petria would have been looking for you. I couldn't put my life and my parents' lives in danger just so that you could go on a little road trip.
Kaito, come on, Vic is expecting us.
Honestly, we were always so different anyway. Our friendship was probably doomed from the start, you know? Look, I have to go. So I guess this is goodbye. Have a nice life, see?
Wow.
You broke your promise. You used me, Kaido.
Damn.
This isn't over. Not by a long shot. I will find you.
We gotta know if it's the truth.
So this is where you've been hiding. Come on, Madam Zoe. Let's go see your father.
God damn it, not now.
Keep moving, Zoe. And don't try anything.
With Sandstorm Sonia due to arrive shortly, I'm in front of Tyrak's palace, where Colton mysteriously disappeared last night. Police have been mobilized.
Mr. Minister, I tracked her down.
Zoe, get in your room. This is the last time, Adam.
Won't happen again.
No, it won't. Because you're fired.
Oh, poor Adam.
The time to leave White Sands is now, Zoe.
Sandstorm Sonia continues to pick up speed and ferocity on its way to White Sands. We advise you to stay inside until the storm passes over.
Storm? This could be my chance. First, I have to pack.
I'm not leaving without my trombone, no way.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense now. That it? Oh.
A countdown is in effect. 2 minutes to go until Sandstorm Sonia arrives. Wow, a truly remarkable day for news here in White Sands.
Oh, the trombones. Okay.
In case I get bored, you know?
What about the toilet paper? Oh, you can only carry one item at a time.
Yeah, definitely need this. You're coming with me, Mom.
1 minute left before Sandstorm Sonia
Take
arrives.
knife.
Please, viewers, if you aren't already, get inside immediately.
That one's for Raymond.
We should go too.
No, we have a job to do, Dan.
I'm sure I'm forgetting something. This might be useful.
I'm good.
It's go time. I can still take 2.
In 3, 2.
As you can see, Sandstorm Sonia is ready to go out. Who the F are you?
Adam?
You need a job?
Yes.
That's how he got his job, huh? I remember he was her bodyguard already. That's so funny.
Colton! Colton Tyrak! Colton!
Quick, before they see you. Okay, I've never been better. Thanks to you, Zoe, I have a new lease on life.
wonderful drug, Zoe. What about you? What are you doing out here in the storm? I heard some cops talking about him and his parents. They left White Sands too. I need to ask you something. When I let you into Father's palace, you stole something, didn't you? I thought so. Look, whatever it is, it's fine. I know my father isn't the best person on the planet. Don't mention it. Zoe, I think I know how you can escape from White Sands. Yes, but you'll have to follow me. You freed me from my shackles. Now I'll free you from yours.
Wow, kid.
Madame Zoe is missing too?
Child of the year right here.
Come on, we don't have much time. Remember that movie you let me watch one time when you babysat me? The Killer Pineapple.
The Killer Pineapple.
Work of art. The protagonist cleverly created a diversion to evade the man-eating pineapple. We could do something similar so you can escape. Fireworks they were to use for Father's important announcement. That could do the trick. Hopefully they're still in the storage shed. Now we'll just have to find a way in.
What am I looking for? Hmm. I don't remember the code.
Go team after someone broke in a few days back. Probably Black Brigade.
Fireworks inventory. Here. Don't leave the shed in plain sight. The fireworks were used for Tyrex announcement have been removed inside. Brigades ruined everything. I don't. 81 smoke bombs. I feel like that has something to do with the code. There's no zeros. $8511, maybe? I don't know what this code is. It doesn't give any hint. I mean, I don't see any hints. What it could be. All recent deliveries are from the place called Biggie's. Is that where Kaido went? I don't see anything here. That's random sock. All right, let's look at this again. There's no zeros. $8111. 1185. I think that's. Let's try that. Got nothing. $81 smoke bombs, 150. $150 rockets and 1,400 fireworks. Do we add the numbers together? Is that what it is? $1631. Hell of a storm, huh? What storm?
Yeah. You got them! Yes! You truly have the makings of an excellent criminal! Now we'll launch them from the rooftop!
Windy storms scare me more. You know it's a game, right?
Ready? Fire away! Oh no! Father's burn! Oh no! Father's burning!
Fireworks mania! God damn it. There we go.
It's the brigade! Now, Zoe!
God damn. Goodbye, Colton.
You got this, Z. Nothing to it. Close call.
Boom.
Look at that. Unbelievable.
Goddamn. Damn it.
Almost there.
Damn.
Kaido, here I come.
Yeah, this man just up and left her. And he's
Why are all these pipes shut down and rusted?
Ah! Jesus Christ.
Wherever you are, I will find you. And you'd better be sorry.
I don't know if she ever found Kaido then. Unless there's more to the story. I don't know if she ever found Kaido. Oh boy. Oh, there it is. Biggies.
Finally, Biggie's Diner. The place Kaido's mom mentioned on the tape.
Give me that. Whoops.
Homegirl! You scared me! Yo, I'm not the one creeping up on peeps. You got issues, don't you? Yo, this is Biggie's Diner, and it's closed right now, which makes you a trespasser. Oh, Biggie knows me. Lets me sleep on the roof in exchange for my technical savoir-faire. French for, I'm a genius. I'm Alex, by the way. But, who are you? Muller. I know that name from somewhere. What? Then peeps are looking for you. We need to go! Oh, girl, my heart. It can only take so much. So, what are you doing here? At Biggie's Diner, of all places. Maybe I've seen this friend. But, can I really trust the minister's daughter? Look like you need a bath. Yeah, blue hoodie? Kinda torn? Yeah, homeboy and his parents were here. And some guy named John. Looked like a bear. All hairy and wide. I don't know, homegirl. I didn't really speak to them. Biggie helps out families like that. There's a system in place. Let's take this combo outside. I got a van to repair, too. Unitasking is too easy.
What the hell?
To be honest, all the effing time. But you gotta learn to compartmentalize that. Live with the fear, but don't let it devour you whole. That's what ex-mom says. It's kind of a long story. Anyway, Biggie says if I can get this van up and running, I get to keep it. Ha. No, it isn't. Inside, it smells like feet. And death. Could I ask you a question, homegirl? So, like, after you catch up with said kid in hoodie, then what? You gotta keep going? Try to cross the border? That's what kids are doing. Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, I was eavesdropping a little. I know, kinda rude. But I think they said something about meeting up with a guy named Bob, or... Yeah, that's it. I think they were trying to meet him somewhere. They spent a lot of time in the back room, where we just were. Maybe they left a clue or something. Suit yourself, Red.
Why did I just take a scrap paper? back room. Ah, that's excuse me, that's why I have the scrap paper. Ew. You just drank someone else's drink? Oh, yes, desperate times. But Raymond! I don't see any other paper anywhere. Don't see any more scraps. God. I mean, I think like you will think we could get it now. The Big Bear rest stop. Like, what else would it be?
Look around the back room where we met. Maybe Blue Hoodie left some clues.
Ah. Oh, no. Maybe in here? There we go.
No person should be this talented. Want to know how I fixed this bad boy? First, I took the usual suspects. Battery, fuel injection system, head gasket. All looked fine. So naturally, I suspected something was wrong with the hydraulic valve lifters. But I was wrong. Problem was, you guessed it, the serpentine belt. What about you? Find a clue about where Blue Hoodie is heading? Oh, I know the place. About a day's walk from here. I'd give you a ride, but I can't reach the pedals. But I got an idea for that. Easy, dog. It's late. You're probably sleeping now anyway. You should do the same. You seen the circles around your eyes? Look like a raccoon.
What?
No kidding. But first, can you grab me some marshmallows from the kitchen? I need brain food. Alex gonna pull an all-nighter.
What the hell? Marshmallow. Hello?
Up here, dog. You see the ladder?
If they're sleeping now, shouldn't we go now? I'm just saying.
Take a seat, homegirl. You got the mellows? Thanks. Beautiful, huh? Petria might not be a utopia, but it sure can be a pretty place. Right? And it's even better up north. There are mountains there, and forests, and the air is so pure. You should go there, with your friend, or your enemy, or whoever Blue Hoodie is. Did he leave you behind? I'm sorry, but maybe he had his reasons. Oh, I see. I know it's not easy, believe me. But maybe one day.
H-Dam, thanks for the raid.
Well, you should probably get some rest, right? Take my cardboard palace there. I won't be using it tonight. Teams gotta stick together on the road.
Yep.
Don't we?
Hope you're doing well, H-Dam. Thank you so much for the raid. What am I taking? Ah. Cardboard Palace. Yeah, I'm doing good. How's it in? Oh, she taped it up. I was like, how's it intact? It was ripped up. His parents better still be there.
Here are the keys. Look, he wants to see his kid. Why? That's what he said. He sees the kid, then he gives him the ID.
Brigades. Yep. No doubt about it.
Hello.
Yeah, I think we got cut off. You were telling us there might be some brigade activity at Big Bear. Strange. Your voice sounds different. Look, we are here to protect you. Just take a deep breath and observe your surroundings carefully. Do you see brigades or not?
There you are.
Ma'am? I'm gonna ask one last time. Do you see brigades or not?
Who?
I see. Well, good day, ma'am.
Here, the keys. Robert's got the IDs. You'll need them to cross at the border. He just wants to see you first, Youngblood.
Robert wants to see Kaito? What? Why?
All right, Youngblood. Just a heads up. Robert probably isn't in a good mood. Rarely is. But don't let it throw you. Well, it's time for this old dog to get back on the road. I would if I could, Youngblood, but business calls. Got a meeting with some kid named Alex. Supposed to be a certified genius or something. Not gonna hold my breath on that one. But some advice before I roll out of here. Get the IDs before you give Robert the file, okay? Nah, I don't think so. Just don't take anything for granted, all right? Almost forgot. Tell him inside that Mr. Ursus sent you. A code name I have. That's important. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Lin, Youngblood, good luck crossing. I'll be thinking of you on your journey.
Beep beep.
What are you doing?
Putting the file in a safe place. You heard John. First, we make sure we get the IDs. Then we give Robert the file. Your mom's always right. Okay, I think it's time, Kaito. Just get the IDs and come back out, okay? We'll finish getting the car ready. When you come out, we leave, okay? And then we can start our new life. See you soon.
That's weird. Hold on a minute.
What do you want, kid? Robert? Funny. I don't know anyone by that name. Okay, now you're talking. You'll need the code for the door. It's the year of the attack.
The year of the attack, 1986.
Nice, kid. Nice kid. Having a party in there? These new recruits are really bottom of the barrel.
Come in.
You must be Kaito. At last we meet. John told me a lot about you. Well, he told me it was you who got the fire. But that you ratted us out. Is that true, Kaito? Are you a snitch? I don't like snitches. Snitches deserve stitches. And a bullet to the head. Brass tacks. Sure, I understand. But sit. I want to make you a proposition. That's better. I do believe there's a role, a very big role, waiting for you in the brigade. But I want to see how committed you are first. Do you know what this is, Kaito?
A gun?
Well, sort of. But it's more than that, too. It's a way of life. A brigade way of life. Do you understand what I'm offering you? Oh, and don't forget about your IDs right over there.
Hey, what?
Oh, that's excellent news. You've made me very happy, Kaito. Very happy indeed.
Something's not right. Come on.
What was Kaito's mom putting in that car? It's not what I think it is it?
What's going on here, Kaito?
Your son just become a brigade, Mrs. Lin. You must be very proud. Now, I want the file. Give it to me. I want the file now. That's a good brigade.
Take the keys. Kaito, get the file from the car.
Oh boy.
Forget something, kid.
Looking for this, Kaito? Track you down? Oh, it wasn't that hard, really. I always thought a brigade lair would be cool. But a rest stop? This is kind of lame, Kay. Man, you are so lucky I didn't call the cops on you.
almost called the cops? Oh my god! Are you hearing yourself right now? You sound like a monster. Look, I don't have time for this. Just give me the file, Z. My apology? What?
You lied to me, Kaido. You used me. And you seriously underestimated me. Messed up? Really? Oh, I think it goes deeper than that. But hey, things are looking up because now I have the infamous file, which probably doesn't say anything anyway. Oh no? You want this file? You'll have to come and get it.
Oh no. What the hell is this? Damn, select your character. I mean, obviously will be Zoe. What the hell? What the hell is going on in this game? Wow.
Sorry, but you didn't leave me any choice.
Damn, she just took the file. I mean, like, gonna like review the file. I want to know what's in the file myself. She just took the file. They didn't even be like, okay, let's look through this together. Wow.
This crown, don't need it anymore. What's going on? And something
Good game, chat. Uh-oh.
Kaido, I don't know where you are now, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about you. I wanted to tell you. I read the file last night.
And? No.
As difficult as it is to say, you were right. We've been fed lies. Nothing but lies. I'm so sorry that I didn't believe you.
Damn.
Kaido, are you there? Kaido? Please answer me.
Well. It's funny, I don't remember Kaido in the first game. Oh, I remember Zoe, obviously, because she's the first person you meet. She's the first person you meet, but then like she doesn't mention Kaido at all. What a great game! This is a really good game, really good prequel to everything. I don't know if there's gonna be a sequel. I'd like to know what happened to Kaido, and you know. So that was really good, really good. Great music selection as well. Really, really good game. And they even have the Offspring music. Really good selection of music. Some of them I might have to go and like download as well. Add it to our beginning starting soon playlist. I have to see if it makes sense. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely this will probably be up on Tuesday. I'll throw this up on Tuesday. We finished. Hey Raymond, we finished 3 games today. We did good. We did good today. We beat Resident Evil, we beat The Wreck, and we beat this one as well. So we did good today. 3 games. You'll be proud of me. 3 games. 3 new games. Okay, listen here. It's still chopped. Those games were added to the list, so now they've been chopped. The list has been simmered down. Listen here. I'll take my victories. I'll take my victories. But this is really good though. This is a really good game. This was added on to my list as well. I just didn't tell you guys, so take that. But no, this is really, really good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend checking out the whole series. Such a really good, well, like I want more of this series. It's really good. I really want more. Both games we played, story-based game, The Wreck and this one. I mean, with Road 96, the first one was good, was fantastic as well. But The Wreck, the prequel to this is really good as well. So, and I didn't mind the rhythm part of it. It kept the story going in a way, you know? So, it wasn't too difficult. It's exactly, they said exactly 4 hours to beat the game, and I think that's what we did. Let's see, like 4.5 maybe. Yeah, it was really, and the music, like I said, the music part was really good. It was like a nice little intermission in between stories. You don't get lost, you know where to go and everything. I want to know what happened to Kaido now. Like, I kind of want to know his story, you know. But yeah, chat. That's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna let this run through, of course. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun completing some stuff. Of course, we still have Fire Emblem to finish. We still have to start Last of Us. I don't know if there's been any updates to Last of Us. We did show off the mercenaries of Resident Evil as well. That was a lot of fun as well, actually. We actually unlocked everyone for that. And what else? Man, I have a lot of content to put up. Finally, I was like getting dry on content. Although I do have to finish putting up Cyberpunk. I already have like those files ready to go. So I have to put up the remainder of Cyberpunk. Imagine that. Like how long ago we finished Cyberpunk and I still haven't even finished putting up the gameplay of it because Cyberpunk was in the short content limbo. But now, like, I finally reached to a point where I have like, just the like hours part of it. So, but this game was really good, really good game. So, and then I started to continue my wrestling content as well. I didn't forget about that. So much stuff, so much. Yeah, this was really good. This was a really good game. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I decided to go along with it. So